talking about women in the Bollywood industry, at home, at the corporate level, I have seen people getting divorced very late in life because they say that we have to be together for our children. Do you think that's correct?
To a certain extent, yes. Girls get married at an age where they could be molded. To a certain degree, it's assumed that she's just 23, she's just 25, she'll be able to mold herself in the family. She'll be able to adjust in the family the way the family wants. And because of which, at that age, she doesn't even know what she wants exactly.
I went to a wedding back home in Australia, and the lady was 63 who got married to a 72-year-old man. Do you think something like that you get to see here in India?
If you open the newspapers and see, we've seen such things happening.
So the help that women get here in the country, do you think men also get equally the same help, mental health help or whatever?
No comments.
No comments on that. Fantastic. Hi everyone, I'm Reena Augustine from Indus Television. Today I have the amazing Priyal Mehta Bharatiya for the Community Impact Show. So, welcome Priyal.
Thank you, Reena. Thank you again for having me here.
Priyal, I've got so many questions for you. The reason is you are the perfect person to ask random questions. I don't know why. Whenever I think of asking question, I'm like, okay, I've asked you a lot of questions about wedding planning and all that. मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन आपसे है बॉलीवुड के बारे में. आपका फेवरेट एक्टर कौन है?
रणबीर कपूर.
Okay, कब से?
I think since the time I've seen him on screen the first time.
Savarya? From the time? Just because he was on the tower?
No.
Okay, I believe you. Is it the acting or the looks?
I think both.
Both?
A combination of acting, looks, plus him being versatile when it comes to any role is the best about him.
Yes.
And him being him, honestly.
Right. Lots of controversies on him being him.
I like him behind the screen and not, or rather, actually, I like him on the screen and I do not want to know what is behind the screen. So I like what I see.
I like that. So you watched the Animal movie?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't. But everybody was like, oh, it's like putting women down and all that. Is that true?
In certain area, maybe. Again, this is about perception, Reena. It's about how you see it. Yes, there was something of that sort. But if you ask me what is the definition of that movie per se, every person is trying to protect their family in some way or the other. This is what I've taken from the movie. And maybe it's gone a little violent, I wouldn't deny the fact, but he's shown that he would do anything or one can do anything for their family. That is, in case of tomorrow, if someone has to become an animal also, in that matter, is what he's projected.
Okay.
Is what I've understood from the movie.
So, talking about women in the Bollywood industry, at home, at the corporate level, right? So, I have seen people getting divorced very late in life because they say that we have to be together for our children. Do you think that's correct?
To a certain extent, yes.
Okay. Why?
So, in our country, that is if you're talking about
India. Yes.
So say, girls get married at an age where they could be molded. Right? And when I use this word molded, doesn't mean that, sacrifices only. But yes, to a certain degree, it's assumed that she's just 23, she's just 25, she'll be able to mold herself in the family. She'll be able to adjust in the family the way the family wants. And because of which, at that age, she doesn't even know what she wants exactly. And by the time, she turns 30, 33, 35, she's understood and maybe got that wisdom that I didn't want to be here. This wasn't something that I wanted to be. This was something that the society told me to be. And there was a difference. And that's the time it hits. And moreover, it hits when you do not get that support.
Wow. Absolutely correct. So recently, when I say recently, I think November last year, I went to a wedding back home in Australia, and the lady was 63 who got married to a 72-year-old man. Okay. Do you think something like that you like get to see here in India?
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot lately. In fact, when you talk about Bollywood, if you open the newspapers and see, we've seen such things happening.
Yeah.
Because love, so as they say, age is just a number. So love doesn't, it doesn't knock at your door before coming to your door. So it's something that's felt and could happen at any age.
So I'll stop you there because you said Bollywood. What about the normal people? Do you think that happens?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So when they are like in their 60s or 70s, get married here in India?
Not. So again, as you said, we are seeing divorce cases now,
I know, right?
and a lot more.
Yes.
So even this, at the age of 60, being married again is not something that you will see frequently, because to do that you need a lot of courage. First is acceptance that okay, at this age I'm in love with someone. At this age I want to settle with another person, and at this age I would be accepted by the society.
Accepted by the society. That's the biggest one.
Yes, that's the biggest one.
You think the society accepts here?
Not really.
No.
Not that comfortably. Right?
Is it because of the culture we grew up in?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. So here in India, you mentioned that the divorce cases are increasing. Is it because now the women have a voice? Or they are independent? Or the men have realized, okay, we can move on?
No.
Okay.
Independence is taken in a very wrong way for women. So now, sometimes I still hear this, that you've started working, you started earning, so that's why you've become independent, and that is why you have the right to do this. Why is it working and why money are correlated to being independent? Why can't she be independent by thoughts? What if she realized that, okay, here is not my place anymore. I am not feeling happy. I'm not feeling secured. Why can't she decide then? Why does she need to be working and earning and then be independent? Why is this a statement all the time? That because she's independent, that is why she's asking for divorce. If she wouldn't be independent, she would have to be dependent on us. Why?
That's the whole key here. Now, जो domestic violence होता है and mental harassment होता है, I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about men. Men के साथ होता है. Okay, majority of the men face that. No one knows about it and they have to accept it, right? Women try and control them because now they have become independent. तो वो mentally उनको control करने की कोशिश करते हैं. मैंने सुना है कि कुछ जो husbands हैं, उनका Instagram handle से लेकर WhatsApp सबका, एक्सेस है लड़कियों के पास. यानी जो शादी है, लव है, उसमें ट्रस्ट नहीं है, राइट? तो फिर तो डेफिनेटली डिवोर्सेस होंगे. दैट्स व्हाट आई एम थिंकिंग इन दैट वे.
So, marriage in itself, it's a process. How giving a birth to a child is a process, right? So marriage anywhere, not just in India, is a process that you have to together work towards it and make sure that together you grow older. When I say grow old, not literally just have white hair, but grow old together, which now no one tries to understand this. And you correctly said when you said this, that they are being controlled. Now the scenario has become in such a way that bichare, I would use the word bichare. Reason being, there are few men who have become I wouldn't say mediator, but they are bichara in the middle between the family and the wife, where there is no one to listen to their side of the story.
Correct.
Or no one has asked that person what is he feeling within, because it's presumed that he is okay and he has to be okay. So the expectations from the girl who's coming to his house, that you have to stand for me, you have to be with me, you need to support me. Yes, all of that is true. But at the same time, even he needs the same amount of support, because though he's getting a new person at home, but he also has to be the same person what he was with his family. You can't change
That's
which is taken for granted.
You know, because you do these all weddings and all, that's the reason I'm asking you these questions. So in your job, in your work, जितने भी आपने शादी करवाए हैं, do you follow up? Oh my God, that's such a bad question, but do you follow up? कैसा चल रहा है आपका relationship? No.
I wish.
But do you watch this like Instagram and?
So there's one very nice thing about Instagram. It is 1 hour of happiness and 23 hours of behind the scene. So what you see there is honestly all the rosy picture, but you genuinely do not know what's happening behind Instagram. So I would love to follow up with them because of course I know the scenarios, I know both the side of the families that well. I know my bride so well, and because she's going to go to another house, but I can't.
Mm-hmm. No.
No, unfortunately, I can't. Until unless she's a really good friend, it's a different ballgame altogether. But otherwise,
Oh God, Priya, you're so boring because if it was me, the glasses will be on. Ooh, what's happening on Instagram? Oh, no photo together. Deleted. Ooh, what's happening?
I wish to, but everywhere the story is the same.
Yeah. Do you think social media is one of the reasons for relationship wrecks?
Maybe. Because, when you, वो बोला जाता है ना, like in Hindi it's a कहावत, दूसरे का शीश महल देख के खुद का घर तोड़ना. Instagram or any social media is doing that.
What an example. So, yeah, so true. Yeah, so true. So the help that women get here in the country, do you think men also get equally the same help, mental health help or whatever help here?
No comments.
No comments on that. Fantastic. Wow. I can't even ask why. But yeah, all right.
Yeah, it's a question that even made me think.
Isn't it like if we think the men's perspective कि वो कहाँ जाके बात करेंगे, and you said that they are like the middlemen, like the victims, they are the real victims, sandwich. वो किससे जाके बात करेंगे? पापा से नहीं बात कर सकते, ग्रैंडफादर से बात नहीं कर सकते, सोसाइटी में किसी से बात नहीं कर सकते, because they have to act as if they are strong. Don't you think something should happen? Like something, there should be an organization. Maybe there is. Maybe I need to look into it. Yeah. Because the main reason why I looked into it is the two suicide cases that happened. And I'm like, oh, they had to actually record themselves so that the world sees what has happened to them. They don't have an organization. They can go and say that, hey, this is what has happened with me. Can you help me? You know?
True, which is very true, because as we spoke about independence, as we spoke about giving that privilege to women, it's taken for undue advantage also by some. And that's where there are men in this country who are facing the consequences. Because for them to reach out for help, okay, that courage, the first thing that comes in mind is, what will the society say? What will my parents say that I wasn't strong enough to help myself? But why so much of pressure put on this person? Why so much of pressure on this man that he can't take, help from the other person or from any other organization?
Yeah. So Priyal, we talked about Bollywood, right? तो बॉलीवुड में एक चीज़ मैंने ध्यान से नोटिस किया है, जब मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया गई थी तो एक मूवी निकला था क्रूक करके, आई थिंक वो इमरान हाशमी का था, और दीपिका पादुकोण और इमरान खान का एक मूवी था जहाँ पे दीपिका बॉन्ड यूनिवर्सिटी ऑस्ट्रेलिया में पढ़ने गई थी, और सलाम नमस्ते सैफ अली खान का मूवी था. उस टाइम में मैंने देखा कि बहुत सारे जो इंडियंस हैं वो माइग्रेट होके ऑस्ट्रेलिया आए. सिंगिस किंग भी शूट हुआ था ऑस्ट्रेलिया में. सिंगिस किंग के बाद बहुत सारे लोग बाहर आए, ठीक है. वैसे ही दिलवाले दुल्हनिया ले जाएंगे तो वहाँ पे जो माउंटेन है वहाँ पे उनका पोस्टर बन के रखा हुआ है. सो पीपल, सारे हमारे इंडियंस ना, दे गो ओवर देयर एंड मेक श्योर दैट वी डू दैट. आपके लाइफ में बॉलीवुड ने क्या किया है?
सो इफ यू आस्क मी, मेरे लाइफ में बॉलीवुड ने क्या किया है, गिवन द ड्रीम्स, ऑनेस्टली. So given dreams, जैसे कि it's always happily ever after. It's ending with all smiles and You know, there's never there's never a bad ending. That's what is given, and that's what it gives to the world. But no one knows the reality after happily ever after, is what I would put it as.
Yes.
So that's what Bollywood does to you. It gives you that chance of escaping from reality. So whenever they say, entertainment में आप क्या करते हो? Entertainment के लिए, so one thing everyone would say, either going for a movie, either restaurant, or etc. etc. But why movie? Is because for that much amount of time, you are escaping from your reality. And that's what Bollywood does to you.
Escaping from the reality. Because Shah Rukh, Hrithik and all, like, I'm still waiting somebody will, like, pick my pallu and, and I'll find the true love. Isn't it? That's what we actually grew up with.
Yeah. Oh, at least every Indian girl is what I would say. And that is why she has dreams of being that bride, being married, and wearing that jewelry, that outfit is all what she's dreamt of all her life.
Yeah.
And being with her perfect person.
Perfect person, yeah. There are perfect person, okay? There are. If you are perfect...
So I wouldn't say maybe, because in my last interview only I said there's nothing like perfect. Imperfection is being perfect. So.
That's true. So in your journey as a wedding planner, आपने देखा होगा कि अभी के जो बॉलीवुड इंडस्ट्री में जो शादियां हो रही हैं और जो नॉर्मल लाइफ में अब जो लड़कियां देख रही हैं उनको लगता है कि मैं कियारा जैसे ही शादी करूं. Correct? That's the way they want to dress. And especially now, Ambani's daughter-in-law, oh my God, she looks like a queen.
Yeah.
She's so
the trendsetter. After which the wedding industry will take that scale.
I love that. I've got a last question for you, Priyal. What do you mean by women empowerment? I asked this question because remember, you only said I would like to talk about it, but there was an example you had that time that you want to tell the young girls about it. I don't know what you mentioned it to me, but that's why I kept that question for you. I'll tell you what it means for me, so you get an idea, okay? For me, women empowerment is you running your business and not looking back, is telling the world that no, as a woman, I can do this. That's women empowerment for me, because other women supported you, your mother, your friends, your daughter.
Sure.
That's what for me it is.
So, women empowerment can have many different definitions, but for me, women empowerment means not just a successful woman, but a woman who is progressive. And when I say that, being progressive means being progressive with her thoughts, with her life. That could be her lifestyle, her habits. So that's women empowerment.
I love that.
Being progressive.
And being an example for others.
Yes, of course.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much, Priyal.
Thank you.
Thank you.